Hey everyone, it's Michael Sotos with Uncanny Strength and Conditioning Online Superhero Training. And this is part 2 in my video series about special powers and abilities. Today I want to talk about the mind. So ways we can really enhance our special abilities and powers of the mind. I have a few tips. One of them is meditation. I just did a blog post about that, so you can go to my website and look in the archives and you'll find that blog post about meditation and you'll get more details there. But meditation is a great way to help strengthen the mind, to help reduce stress, to learn not to get caught up in our thoughts all the time. And it's also, depending on the technique you use, it can also provide you with some creativity. So it just depends on the technique, but meditation is great. The next thing is reading. Reading is really, really good. It's a great way to gain knowledge, and I recommend not just reading the same type of literature all the time. I could just read fitness books all the time because that's what I do, but I like to read about personal growth. I like to read about business, and then I like to use my imagination. I love to read comic books. I know that's a big surprise, but comic books are sci-fi. And fantasy. So make sure you have some variety in the things you read and you're not just reading the same things all the time. But reading is amazing, especially to gain knowledge and increase your vocabulary. And then we have writing. Writing is important. So doing some free writing in a journal, that's a great way to spark some creativity. So I think there's been some research recently that that's a way to reduce stress and then also, like I said, spark creativity. So do some writing and then also doing some art. It doesn't matter what kind of art, if you like to paint, if you like to draw, doing something artistic is really good for the brain. And the last thing is playing a musical instrument, any kind of musical instrument. It takes hand-eye coordination, and it's just a great exercise for the brain. And then you can also play brain games. So things like chess, crossword puzzles, Sudoku, those are all great things, make you utilize your brain power and challenge your brain. And they're superheroes that their powers, instead of using brute strength or any other kinds of fancy powers, they use their mind. They're able to think up a solution. There's other kind of wild powers, but the big thing is just having a strong mind. That's very important. So in my next video, I'll talk about the physical side of training, and hope those tips were helpful. Remember, you can always go to my website, uncannystrength.com. Check out online training, and if you want to join the League of Fitness Superheroes, there's a button there where you can apply. I would love to have you as part of my team. Remember, superheroes are always more powerful when they're united.